Hello, and welcome to Ready, Set, Indie Games. I am Ready, Set, and I hope y'all are having a fantastic Thursday. Couldn't think of the day. Hope y'all are having a fantastic Thursday. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. On my channel, I predominantly stream indie games, and so I typically stream usually Saturdays. I'm usually a once a week streamer due to things that are going on. But this week I was able to, no, don't fall. This week I was actually able to do a 3-day stream. So that is why you see me on a Thursday. So we're gonna be streaming tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. And tonight, for those of you also new to the channel, I am a variety streamer. So I stream multiple games throughout my streams. Tonight we have 4 different games we're going to be playing that are all console based. 2 on the Nintendo Switch and then 2 on Xbox One. And then for the rest of the week, it's all going to be PC games. On Friday, I'll be playing some free-to-play games and some free-to-play demos and showing those games off. And then Saturday, again, we have more PC games. But if you are interested on what games I will be playing tonight, you can use !GOTW, or simply put, click on the link there, and that link is going to take you to a Google Doc, and that Google Doc is going to list all of the games that I am playing for this 3-day stream week. Their platforms, their prices, and gives you the link to the platform of your choice, so it does all of the legwork for you. So feel free to go ahead and check that out. For tonight's stream, we are going to be taking a look at first Asteroids Recharge, which recently just dropped. And I think it dropped on the 14th. So we're going to be taking a look at that first. Oh, I am peaking pretty hard here. Let me go ahead and adjust this real quick. Seems to me that like I'm hitting in the red zone. Like, wait a minute. Okay, that might be better. So we're going to start with that first. And then we're going to go into a game that had been missing or thought to be lost for like 20-something plus years. And they were able to restore it, and that's Clockwork Aquario. And then we're going to take a break. And then we're going to move into our Xbox One games because the break allows me to settle for Xbox. And then after break, we will play Trophy as well as Before We Leave. So that's the games on the card for tonight. So I think we should go ahead and get started. Just to let you all know, Asteroids is only going to be played for 15 minutes because it has photosensitivity. Photosensitive flashing lights and things like that in it. So I can only play it for so long before I start to feel ill. So I'm going to play it for about 15 minutes tops, and then we will move on to the next game. So, I hope you all are having a great night. Things have been kind of hectic for me lately, so getting the chance to play, having this 3-day stream week, it's refreshing because it reminds me of how it used to be when I would stream. So, but while I am switching over to the screen, tonight's discussion question, which I always ask a discussion question, what game are you looking forward to next year? Like, for those of you who don't know, while I'm switching over, Nintendo did their Indie World conference type, or their little showcase, Indie World showcase today. And they were like, yeah, this game's coming out in spring 2022. And I was like, well, why are you telling us about it now? And it literally just dawned on me, like, in like 2 weeks or so, it's gonna be the new year. And I was like, whoa. So I'm just curious, what games are you looking forward to next year? And feel free to answer that in the chat while I go ahead and start up Asteroids. Yeah, this one starts up kind of kind of weird because it's really quiet. Okay. That might, I don't know if that's overpowering me, so I'm gonna like turn the Elgato down a little bit. But yeah. So this is Asteroids Recharge. For those of you who do not know, Asteroid Recharge, I think is the third game in the Atari series. They've been re-releasing a lot of their games. I think it's like their, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's like their 25th or 50th anniversary or something like that. And so they've been re-releasing a lot of their Atari games. A couple of months ago, they did Centipede, followed by Black Widow, and Asteroids Recharge is the third game that they have released thus far, as I know. As far as I know. Being that I have covered the other two, so I figured that I would also cover this one, which was provided to me by the dailygamepad.net. For those of you who do not know, the dailygamepad.net is the site that my boyfriend and I run together. And so from time to time, in addition to my website, which is ReadySetIndieGames.com, I will do coverage for the dailygamepad.net. And that is how I was acquired for it, or how I got the game. So I do want to take the time to thank the developers and publishers on the behalf of the dailygamepad.net for providing us with a free copy of Asteroids Recharge to play on tonight's stream. Now, Asteroids Recharge is available on PC through Steam, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. And it is going for the lovely price of $9.99 USD. And of course, before we get into this, I do want to go ahead and drop and let you all know that the following game, Asteroids Recharge, uses flashing lights, images, and or motions that can be an issue for those who have photosensitive issues or motion sickness, even if you've never had them before. Viewers' discretion is advised. So again, if you do have photosensitive issues or you can get motion sickness, be wary when watching this video. If you have to step away, that is perfectly fine. I'd rather for you to be okay than to have a view, or if you need to lurk, that is perfectly fine as well. So, again, we're going to play this for 15 minutes because I can only stand about 15 minutes of this before I start to get, like, queasy. So we're going to do 15 minutes, and then we will switch to our next game. And see, there's the flashing lights. So this is I'm gonna be doing single player, and we're gonna just run the arcade. We're gonna run a couple of the arcade for a bit. I have to remember how to play it out. Okay. So that was my fault. That was totally my fault. Crud, I can't remember how to play the game. Okay, there we go. There we go. I remember now. You know, it's funny because growing up, I was never a fan of Asteroids for that particular reason there. Because because like your ship can go off the screen. And that drove me nuts. Oh, that happened. That totally happened. Oh. Eventually you have to kind of like Doing a little bit better. And these spaceships, when you shoot them in the recharge version, they give you like a power up basically. This one's not a very good power up. That's a black hole, but nothing was there. Let me try to get that. Okay. Take it. Oh, okay, well that didn't work out for me at all. Did a little bit better that time though. I think that for me, Asteroids is one of those games because, like I said, it's out of Atari games growing up, it's not one of my favorite. From the re-release of the games that they released so far, I really enjoyed Black Widow, which was one that I played also for the dailygamepad.net. I really enjoyed that one because it was one I hadn't played before, so I really enjoyed that one a lot. And then, of course, I love Centipede because I've always loved Centipede. So Centipede is like my jam. Crud! I didn't see that ship there to the last minute. But it's okay. So we will, well, I guess I shouldn't be a sitting duck. But that's why I do not like asteroids. Like, I was never a big fan of the ship going off the screen. Like, it drives me nuts. So I was never a fan of that. But while I am playing this, so I was watching a bit of the Indie World Showcase that Nintendo did yesterday. I thought it was today, but it was yesterday that they did it. Oh, that got me. And they had quite a few games on there. There was this one game, it reminded me so much of like Chrono Trigger that it was actually quite interesting. It was what did they I know in like the spiel for it they were like some of the music is done by, oh come on, some of the music was done by the composer for Chrono Trigger. We'll probably make this our last for the arcade bit. And then move on so I can show you some more of the game. Show you some of the challenges too. But it looked really good. Then there's this another one where it's like two sisters, and I think it's called like Alicia or something to that effect. That's coming out in the spring of next year. Figment 2 finally got a release, at least a release window time, because it doesn't have an exact date. Dang it. It doesn't have an exact date, but it is supposedly is supposed to drop in February of 2022. So that's one of those games I'm looking forward to, because I actually had a lot of fun with Figment, the first one. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Let's run this challenge for a bit. Yep, go that way. Oh, I went too fast. But I haven't had a chance to watch all of it to know like exactly what's like I started watching it, but Not gonna lie, I've been on new medication that leaves me like really, really tired. It's like the medication that I'm on is like both, it helps, but it's also kind of like a curse, because I'll take it, and when I take it, it makes me sleep a lot. Or I'll sleep, but I sleep in like spurts of an hour. Dang it. Yep, this is the Asteroids with power-ups, and welcome on in, Draconic Dude. Hope you're having a good night. Yep, we're only going to be playing this for about 15 minutes or so, because of the flashing of the lights and stuff. But yes, I am going to be doing a 3-day stream week this week, so this is the first night. No! This is the first night, and we're doing console games. Tomorrow we're going to be starting some PC games. Of course, on Saturdays, I play All Wars Legacy. Oh crap, I didn't see that. So we will have more of All Wars, but we have a couple of other... Most of the games that I'm playing this week are games that I have to cover. And I had a lot of games to cover, and I didn't want to do a very elongated stream. So I chose to do a 3-day week stream. Or 3-day, yeah, week stream. So, which is rare, because normally I only stream Saturdays. So, I did it! I completed the challenge. That was awesome. I was not expecting that. So that was that one. Destroy 100 small asteroids, okay. Okay, well, you know, probably not just standing there. That's not gonna be good. They're out. Well, at least this one's not too hectic. I literally just ran into that. Yeah, I got really lucky. This one's different though, like, it doesn't burst like how the other one did, which is interesting to me. Whoa, buddy! I tried to stop it. I did, I tried to stop it. That wasn't my fault. See if we can get this one done, and then we'll go back to arcade mode. Because there's not a whole lot to this. Oh. Suppose if you just kind of like stand here, you're good. As long as you keep the middle one done. Ah! I got greedy. We were almost there, though. Yeah, we were almost there. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah. Yeah, because I can definitely feel the nausea coming in. So, if I don't complete this challenge this time, we will probably go ahead and just switch back over to the arcade so I can run it at least one more time. And then, we will go from there. Hey there, beans! Exactly. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go back to arcade mode just to show it off one more time, and then that's gonna wrap up our gameplay of Asteroids. Oh. Like I said, I was never really, even growing up playing Atari as a kid, I was never really a big fan of Asteroids. One I would love to see them do as a remake, and I would really, really love to see them do it, is Carnival. That's like one of my favorite Atari games. I would love to see that. Or even if they did Millipede, I'd be okay with Millipede too. Because I like Millipede and Centipede. Another cool one to see them. Oh, come on now. Another cool one to see be redone would be Pac-Man Jr. Because a lot of people don't know about that game, but I remember playing that game a lot as a kid. Okay. But yeah, this one's gonna be our last, for sure, our last round, because it's almost 15 minutes. And I'm really starting to feel it, like my stomach's starting to hurt. So this is definitely gonna be our last round here. I see you, ship. Alright, that's it. That's gonna take us out of Asteroids. Recharged. And so again, oh, okay. And so again, this is Asteroids Recharge. Yeah, like, I was never a fan of the flying in Asteroids, to be fair. But Asteroids Recharged is available on PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S, and it is going for the lovely price of $9.99 USD. This just recently came out. So if you like what you saw of the game, you know, be sure to go ahead and pick it up. And even if you cannot purchase the game at the moment, please go ahead and wishlist the game if the console of your choosing offers a wishlist. Wishlisting the game does do a lot for the developers of the game. It helps their game to end up on the front page of Steam sometimes with enough wishlist and sales and reviews. It can have them end up in the new and trendworthy section. And like I said, and with even more wish list reviews and sales, they can end up on the front page of Steam sometimes. So, as I like to always say, when in doubt, please go ahead and wish list it out. And a very big thank you to the developers and publishers of Asteroids Recharge for providing the daily gamepad.net with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. Alrighty, let us go ahead and set up for the next game, which is going to be Clockwork wow, I said it earlier, Clockwork Aquario. So that is going to be our next game, and this game here, it's a doozy. Mainly because of all of the stuff that the game went through to get to where it is today. So while that is setting up, yeah, that's what Dan and I were saying, like, because they're coming out with multiples for the Atari games. I really pronounce it the way I like it. Aquario. That's how it's pronounced. And so that's what Dan and I were saying, that with the Atari remaster games is that we thought it would be like a bundle or something for them. If they continue to do it, I would like for them to kind of do what like Capcom. Capcom did it where they put all their games, even though you have to buy them all separately. It would be nice for them to do something similar. But at the same time, Atari has done the compilations a lot, so. Oh, and another game they should remaster, Coral. They should remaster that one too. But awesome. Looks like our game has updated, so we're gonna go ahead and switch over to our next game, and that is gonna be Clockwork Aquario. So let us go ahead and switch over back to the game screen. Oh, nope. Not yet. Gotta make sure we have the right game information up there. There we go. Alright, so let's switch over. Now, while this one is loading, this one was very interesting. Because Dan and I, we went back and forth on whether or not this was a retro or an indie game. We finally decided that technically it's indie because Sega sold the rights to strictly limited games, and then NN Games and Weststone and some former employees of Weststone were able to retrieve the game and actually finish it up and get it out there. So we I had to like really research this too, like really research it, and I ended up saying that technically this would be an indie game. But what's so fascinating about this game is that, so back in 1991, yes, a little history of the game before we play. So back in 1991, Weststone was working on this game. And somehow the files got lost, or they thought they were lost. And so they were able to recover them 20 years later. I think I did math right. 20 years later, they were able to recover them. And so this Clockwork Aquario is actually in the Guinness Book of World Records now as being the longest game in production, which is pretty amazing. But before we start, Our next game is Clockwork Aquario. It is available on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4. And it's going for the lovely price of $19.99 USD. I would like to also take this time to thank the publishers, developers, and PR for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. Now let's get into it, because I've been wanting to play this. I had a hard time not playing this. Yeah, and the fact that they found it and was able to okay, the fact that they were able to find it and bring it back up and finish it, that's pretty cool. So you have Huck, Mondo. We're gonna play with Elmo. That's who I like, and then Gush. So I'm gonna play with Elmo. I might need to adjust the sound. So see, she picked that up, but I didn't know how to pick that up. Maybe I should have played the tutorial. Probably should have. Okay. If I just kind of go through and smack, but you're supposed to be able to. Nice, there we go. Why did you throw that? Love this music. I don't know why, but the music reminds me so much of Streets of Rage. I don't know why. The Violence of Hamil. I have to look into that. I've never heard of that game. Good job. Okay, so if I just walk into it. Oh, don't fall down there. Dang it. Dang it. Why would you throw that? I think we're at the boss. Okay. Okay, so I died. That's fine. I died again, that's okay. Yay, we won! Okay. Probably pick that up. Girl! Oh, okay. Alrighty. This is a really pretty and gorgeous game, too. Oh, okay, I see it. Okay, so that was on me. Well, let's not fall down there again. Let's see, go this way, maybe? Hey! There it is. I think that's my first continue, though. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to just kind of like fight these. Ah, driving me nuts. Okay. Yeah. I wonder, can I do like this? Dang it. I think I know what I want to do. I'm just not doing very good at it. So, like, hit that, right? Hit one of these. There we go. The game felt sorry for me. The game felt sorry for me. It gave me a power-up, and I did not utilize that very well. The power-up I did not utilize very well. Oh, crap. Ugh. Crud. Girl. Finally. Let's see what's now. Oh, okay. Wow, we are dying rapidly here. Green. There we go. It gives us health. They gave us a free life, I'll take it. Dang it. Hey. She kind of sounds a little bit like Athena. Yeah, we'll just do that. Like, tried a different way to get through the boss. What? Girl, you so strong. Oh, gotta be careful. Ring set. Gotta be careful. Spin on the boss too, man. Right. I like how it shows how she's like, okay, that was my fault. Yeah, no, I need you. Oh boy. Was that our last continue? Right. I don't know how many continues we have left. But it doesn't really tell you. This again. Okay. Dang it. Right. Oh, well, yeah, we're definitely not getting it there. That's our last continue. We made it to the third boss. That's fine though. Yeah, that was our last continue. That's fine. I'm not even mad. Alrighty. Right, it works. We got to the third boss, so that was cool. But yeah, that is Clockwork Aquario. And again, a very fantastic game. I'm glad that they were able to remaster this and get this out there. I would also like to see it come to PC as well, because it plays fantastic on the Nintendo Switch. Looks good. It does fit on the Switch. But I would like to see it also ported to Xbox as well as PC. It's a really gorgeous and beautiful game, and it's one of the things about this that makes it really, really good is the fact that it took them so long to get this game to come out because they thought, that they would not be able to recover it. So for them to be able to recover it and it still be a solid game after all these years, that's something in itself, But again, Clockwork Aquario. It is available on the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4. I don't know. Let's take a look and see real quick. I don't mind. We played with L. Let's try Hug London, and then if I die with him, we'll play as Gush for a bit just to see. And then after that, I will take my break, and then we're gonna switch over to Xbox. Seems like he actually a little more. Or is it because now I know how to play? What did that happen? Okay, that's kind of like they're like... That works too. I think they all still do the same basic moves. It does seem like he may be a little, he seems to be a little faster, which is interesting. Because usually agility, you usually find agility and speed in most of your female characters. So it's interesting that they went that route. Okay. That's fine because we're trying to see. And then this is Gush. Okay, and Gush seems to be overpowered, so... Now I'm curious. Oh, we lost our head. I think that's how, when I played with Elle, that's how she died. Okay, I'm actually kind of liking Gush. Not gonna lie, I'm not one that would like speedrun, but if I were to speedrun, it would probably be well. Yeah, I'm like, oh crap. Okay, so I accidentally killed him a second time. I was gonna say, yeah, he definitely packs a punch. I hate this one. So we're gonna let this run down. So we kind of see. Actually, I'm curious now. So we will, you know why? Because I keep trying to jump. And he's not a jumper, unfortunately. See if I can get another free life. Yo. I don't know, it's funny. Okay, I'm like, how did y'all expect for me to... I'm just kind of curious now. I would like to take him through. Thing is, they take damage like almost kind of like Arthur does, and what you call it. I'm just curious to see how he would go up against the boss. Yeah, he's actually pretty OP, to be fair. And this is where we last left off. This is definitely one of those games. I think I might add it to the cards for Saturday. Did he die? No. Okay. Once he dies this time, we are going to go ahead and take our break because I do need to switch over to our next game, which will be... Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Alright. Alright. So, I say, again, if you like what you saw of the game, on, I believe, PlayStation and the Nintendo Switch, you can wishlist the game. So if you like what you saw of the game, please go ahead and wishlist it. It does help out the developers when you do wishlist their games. So, again, Clockwork Aquario, available on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 for $19.99 USD. And a very big thank you to the publishers, developer, and PR for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. Alrighty, so we are going to take our break here. But yeah, that's one of those games I might actually practice that one. Like, I've never been interested in, been interested in speedrunning. The only game I have ever speedrun was Sigi, A Far From Mosaline. That was the only game that I had speedrun, and Years ago, I was like the second, and then, of course, somebody better comes along. All right, Draconic, you have a wonderful night. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take a 15-minute intermission here, and when I come back, we will take a look at. Trophy. We're gonna do a preview of Trophy because it's coming out at midnight tonight. So we're gonna be looking at that, and then after that, we have Before We Leave is the other game. So that is what's up on the card. So, like I always like to say, if at this time maybe you need to go get a snack, something to drink, check on the dog, make sure the cat's, fed, things like that, now would be the time. Or make sure you find where the cat is, because cats are always getting into something. Maybe you gotta go look for the cat. Go ahead and do that. And when I return, we will play a bit of Trophy. So I will be back in 15 minutes. And for those of you that are not going away, feel free to enjoy these indie game moments and not indie game moments. Who knows? Maybe you will find a new game to call your favorite. So I will be back.
2 of each, Edward. 2 of each.
Frederick and Margaret. Twins marrying twins.
My mind's reeling. This is just too adorable.
May 26th, 1899. They'll be celebrating their silver anniversary next year. The flag outside was flying at half-mast.
What does that mean?
Someone died.
Choose your character.
Hello and welcome back to Ready Set Indie Games, and I hope you all are having a fantastic evening. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. I am Ready Set, and on my channel I predominantly cover indie games, so 98% of the time you will see indie games on my channel. And I typically stream every Saturday at 10:30. But this week I'm doing a special week because I had a lot of games that I need to get done for coverage. So this week I am doing 3 days. So I'm doing tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. We just finished playing our Nintendo Switch games. So we are going to go ahead and move into our next game, which is going to be for the Xbox One, and we'll be releasing here in the next 10 minutes, and that is Trophy. So let's go ahead, switch over to our game screen, and play a little bit of Trophy. Planet Gearus 9. 2 spacefaring scientists are greeted by the peaceful robot inhabitants. They live amongst them for many years in a fruitful exchange of cultures. Feel the hype. I'm feeling the hype. Dr. Sword studies Beeper and takes a sample of its robotic DNA in the hopes of creating peaceful Sentinel robots back on Earth, where they have been banned since the AI wars. Okay. As Dr. Sword prepares to return to Earth with Beeper, Dr. Exla Quinn decides to stay on Gears 9 in order to continue their research. Okay. While isolated, Dr. Quinn gently slips into madness. That makes sense. He finds a sequence in their robot genetic code that prevents violent actions and replaces it with a new sequence, turning them into his savage robotic minions. Okay. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Dr. Sword shows the world that Sentinel robots can be peaceful, proving that Earth's AI attempts failed because humans were flawed, not machines. Okay. Back on Gears 9, Dr. Quinn discovers the planet's technological archive center. Among the ancient machinery, Dr. Quinn finds the planet's greatest secret. The Planck energy generator, the source of the planet's energy. Oh no, not the Omni. Not the Matrix. He converts it into a weapon of unspeakable power. A weapon he can use to take over other worlds, including Earth. And so he declares himself Lord Q, ruler of all worlds. Oh, I see somebody got their Unicron on. Upon returning to Gears 9, Sword and Beeper learn of Quinn's plans. They realize that there is only one way to stop it. They must fuse into a new being capable of fighting Quinn. From man and machine, a new hero is born. That's interesting. Alright, so let's start the game. And this is a game that's kind of like Mega Man, so you have your 8 levels. I am going to start with... I'm going to start with this level. Ori. Okay, and it does like traditional Mega Man too, like if you go off screen. And then those are your health, so. Also, he got ups. 10 points for Gryffindor, for whoever thought that he should have ups, because that does help. dirty dog. Dang it. I like how it's like traditional to like, oh. Okay. So I think we don't even waste our time there. We just kind of like drop down. We can't get anything, so. Hopefully killing this might give us some health. Nope. Was hoping to get health. Totally rad. Like, I've never heard of that game either. I have to send me a link to that. I have a feeling if I don't kill this thing, it's gonna screw me over. I tried! Okay, cool, that worked. Can I, like... When we're on the ladder, can I shoot? I can. That's a game changer. That dang on thing there makes me angry. For this it's 60. For trophy it's 60. And then I think it's $9.99 on Xbox One. I wonder. No, it doesn't do. Like how in Mega Man you could kind of like cheese it by getting hit and like going through the frames. 3RFOC. Let's continue. I think we have to start from the beginning. Okay, so we tried that level. I'm just gonna try another level here. Yeah, I like that it really legit kind of like... Wait, oh, I'm not liking this level already. Okay, this little magician hat things are cute though. Just seems logical to go this way. Thank you for the help. Okay, so I was supposed to jump. Didn't know that. It's a little, this level's a little strange, I'm not gonna lie. That was a free life. I do love the nod to Mega Man though, but then again, I love Mega Man too, you know. I did get my carnival, you're right. I did. Technically. I did get my carnival. Shoot! Crud. Alright, we're good now. See if we can. Please don't kill me. I wish something would give me health. I jinxed it. But I think we're in a good spot. Yeah, good. I was gonna say, I don't know if I needed the help, but... Let's see. Oh, I'm glad I didn't fall down there. I'd have been there. I'd have been hot, man. Oh, you dirty dog. Ugh. And that was my fault because I jumped backwards. I mean, where was that 5 seconds ago, game? There's probably the boss there. Of course. Okay, where was this 5 minutes ago? This dang old bug don't freaking kill me. Oh. Because I feel like I was so close, you know. So we'll... If I die this go around... Which I probably will, then I will switch to the last game because I wanted to get done by a certain time. So, but ironically, it does show that it is 12 here, so it's midnight here. So the game should be available to purchase on Xbox One if you like what you see in the game. Kind of clear it just a little quick now, but then again, I literally just did all of this stuff. But I felt like I was so close, you know. Freaking book. I'll take it. I will take it. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get health here, you know. I don't think I can reach that, unfortunately. I probably could have, but I'm risking getting back down there. And didn't want to do that, so. Is this the big bad? Maybe. Up here? No, okay, that's just background. Okay. Yeah, no. Oh, freaking book. Well, at least we're at a decent part. And that was my first life, so not too bad, right? We're getting better. That's all one can ask for. That's me rushing it. I had to catch myself. I almost dropped the F-bomb. Had to catch myself. I had to catch myself. Dirty dog. These dang on bugs. Getting on my nerves. What if we went down? I'm gonna see. Instead of going up, I'm gonna see what happens if we go. I got a feeling I'm gonna die if I go down though. Let me go. I'm just gonna stick to the road. Okay, yeah, so we died. And so that is Trophy. And it just released at midnight. So if you like what you see of the game, please go ahead and check it out. This one is available on Xbox One. It is also available as a NES cartridge. You can get it for $60 USD. Now, if you are interested in that, you can use !GOTW or simply click on the link here, and it's going to give you a link to a Google Doc page, which will list all of the games I am playing for the next 3 days, the platforms they're available on, the prices, and a link to that platform. And so this one was done by Gradual Games and Mega Cat Studios and published by 8-Bit Legit. For those of you who remember or who may not know, I am a part of the Mega Cat Studios stream team, so from time to time, I do play games that are from Mega Cat Studios. I like this game, I'm not gonna lie. This is also me rage quitting a bit, I'm not gonna lie. But I do love the game because it is, if you're into like the old school like Mega Man games, this is a game for you. I'm more of a Mega Man X fan, but I can still appreciate the work and the quality of the game. It plays straight up like a Mega Man game to me. But again, Trophy on Xbox One and NES. So if you like what you saw, go ahead and pick it up. And a very big thank you to Mega Cat Studios for providing me with a copy of the game to play on today's stream. Alrighty. We got one more game. One more game. And then that is going to be before we leave. Before we leave, we have one more game. Nailed it. I had to do it. But our next game is actually called Before We Leave. So let me go ahead. I'm going to update the game on here. And then I will look and see if there's anybody I can raid or, host up. Because it's been a while since I've done so. Because, like I said, I normally stream Saturday, so I don't get a chance to, really. So, but yeah, so we're going to go ahead and move into our next game, which is Before We Leave, which is a simulation game. We're going to probably play this for the next 20 minutes or so. And then that, again, will be the end of stream after that, so. Just waiting for the game to show that it's updated. Like it'll pop up in chat, like, oh, the game's been updated, before we actually click over to our game screen. There we go. And yeah, let's switch over. And this one's pretty chill, which is why I saved it for last. Because I like to I'm trying to get into the way of ending my streams on a kind of a chill type game, or a game that I can kind of relax to. Is how I'm trying to do them now. So, also I didn't change the information for the game. Let me do that as well. I think it's still showing. Let's change that over. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. This one is pretty chill though. I was playing the tutorial a bit, so. But as I said before we leave, we have one more game. And our last game is Before We Leave. Now, Before We Leave is available on PC, macOS through Steam, Humble Bundle, Fanatical. It is also available on Xbox One and Xbox Series X/S. And you can actually play this one on Game Pass for PC and console. It is going for the price of $19.99 USD. And I would like to take the time to thank the developer and publisher of Before We Leave for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now, normally I don't play simulation games with controller. I typically tend to play with them through like keyboard and mouse. But this one, even though it's being played with controller, it actually isn't that bad. I really like how chill this game is too. Love the music. The music kind of reminds me of like D&D. I will say the loading screen is a little long. So, at least on Xbox, it's a little long because we're playing this on Xbox One. Okay, I was about to say, it should have started up by now. Alright, so, press A to start. Establish village. Great. That's got you the stone you need. You can also demolish forces. Right, okay, I remember that. Now that your village is set up, it's time to think about a bigger goal. Exploring the world on a ship. Excuse me. You're going to need more tools to build your ship, amongst other things. There's an ancient metal device nearby that, according to legend, can turn one thing into another. Perhaps it can help. Okay. Okay. So now they're building it. Create tools using the transmogrifier. Okay. This doesn't seem to have a lot of music, so turn it up a bit. Or I might have turned it down. Let me look and see. Let me see. I might have turned the music down. Okay, but first you should check on this game speed controls. Okay, hold on. Okay, I did. I turned it down a bit. Okay, stone is an important resource and needs to be mined from the mountains up on the top of the high ground, but first you need to reach it. Research elevators and then build one against the cliff. Okay. And then I probably got to research mining, I would imagine. Or no, maybe mining is to find ore. Because I'm like, well, technically, if you're digging on the side of the mountain, you're mining, I would imagine. I could be wrong. Not saying I'm right. Not saying I'm wrong. No. Okay, when placing your elevator, you want to put it somewhere that will give you access to a decent amount of space on the high ground and will also give you access to the mountains and rusty hulks up on top. Also, even elevators need to be constructed next to a road. Okay. So don't forget to place a road all the way up to where you want to build it. Don't forget to use the transmogrifier to make more tools if you're running low. Okay. So if I'm going to do... Okay, so we need to build a road. Right? Okay. There. And like I said, this is pretty much a simulation game. You're building a village. You're so that's pretty much all you're doing in this. I do like that it has the world kind of like, yeah, this one is really cool. Like, this one, it came out, I think, in like November, and it's one that I was a little iffy on. And then I started, but it came to me and I was like, well, I usually do play a lot of Team 17 games, so I'll give it a go. And I actually, I tried it out before stream and got really, really into it. I'm like, yeah, this one's actually really cool. Now that you can reach the highlands, you need to work out how to get your peeps to mine that stone. Told you, gotta research mining. Alright. Can I build it like another house? Like, it wouldn't let me build houses at first, but I think it's kind of reminds me of that little game, World of Keflins, or the Kingdom of Keflins a bit. Which I would love for, I mean, you can technically, I think technically you can play it on PC if you had owned the game, and I did own it. But it would be nice if they actually redid those and put them on, you know, like through like remastered them and whatnot. But then again, I guess if you have the game, you can just pop it in because it's backwards compatible too. So there is that. Okay, time to build your stone. Right, okay. The quarry must be placed next to a mountain and also next to a road. So you may need to construct a road from your elevator over to the mountain you want to mine from. Okay. The quarry is also a building that pollutes its local area. Pollution affects how happy your peeps are and how efficient they work. Choose where you place buildings that produce pollution wisely. Okay. I would probably put it like somewhere here. Yeah. I don't want my peeps to get upset. Is that not how it works? Or maybe I need to build the roads first. Let me see. It did say that I needed to build it next to a road, so let me see now. Oh, okay. Building is under construction. Grab this. Okay, that works. Gonna build more. Oh, look, it built the ship. Like, this one's really chill. Oh, you know what? I don't think technically do we have somebody here. Let me see. Now that your peeps are mining stone, you're well on your way to sail and discover unseen lands. To find them, you'll need to repair ancient devices to make that old ship on the coast. I was an entertainment. Oh, okay. We had a. What? No. Explorer's hut. Right, we wanna repair. Probably get ready to wrap this one up. But ideally I do really like these types of games too, because they're just so chill, you know. And every so often you just want a game that you can chill to. Like, I know you can play this on PC through Xbox Game Pass, and I do have Game Pass on PC because I have Game Pass Ultimate. And I'm wondering, like, even though I started my game on Xbox, if it's like, I think, and you know, because I haven't really dibbled and dabbled with Xbox a lot, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they do like cross save, so if you started on like Xbox but it's available on PC, you can still play that same game. Like, they're not two separate games, and even if they are, you know, it's fine. But okay, excellent. Repairing the ship is going to take a lot of peeps and resources. Okay, increase the population. Gotcha. No bedside road. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay. We need a road to get to the ship. We gotta wait for them to cut down the tree. Trees are growing back. I'm gonna have them deliver that when it has a load. Let me go back over here. We don't know how to upgrade it, okay. There's no peeps. What do you mean no peeps? Yeah, like, I can't remember how to actually assign people to it. Oh, okay. once we get there. It won't let me learn that. Okay. Alrighty. I think though we will save. And then exit to the menu. But again, that is before we leave. And before we leave, I'm going to tell you about this game. Sorry, I can't not make a pun off of that. But Before We Leave is available on PC and Mac OS through Steam, Humble Bundle, Fanatical, as well as Xbox One and Xbox Series X/S. It is going for $19.99 USD. This is also available on Game Pass for PC and console. So if you are a Game Pass subscriber, you can play this through Game Pass. As I like to say, even if you cannot purchase a game, I can't stress this enough. Please go ahead and wishlist a game. You may not think that wishlisting a game helps, but it helps the developers a lot. It allows for their games, if they get enough wish lists, sales, and reviews, it can help them end up on the new and trend-worthy section on Steam. And with even more wish lists, sales, and reviews, it can help them to end up on the front page of Steam sometimes. So, as I like to always say, when in doubt, please do go ahead and wish list it out. And again, I would like to take the time to thank Team 17 for providing me with a free copy of Before We Leave for tonight's stream. Alrighty, everyone. And that is going to end tonight's stream. So I hope you all enjoyed the stream for tonight. Those were all console games. Tomorrow, I will be back. Now, I know I said 10:30, but I might be on a little earlier, so I might get on at like 9:30. Just kind of depends. No problem. Thank you guys for stopping in. I appreciate you. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be playing the Crack Pet Shell, which is in early access. One Hand Clapping, which should be interesting. Trash, the alpha demo. This Gaia RPG, which is a free-to-play. Grand Chase Classic, which is a free-to-play. And The Darkest Tales Into the Nightmare. And then on Saturday, we're going to have a really, really chill stream. We're going to be playing Noble Fates, which is in early access. Then Dylan Pocket Planet. And then I'm going to go into the fourth part of Alwa's Legacy. So that is what's going to be happening for the stream for tomorrow. Of course, please feel free to follow me on the social media accounts, mainly my Twitter, if anything, because I tend to post things on my Twitter. Prime example, I've been doing an Advent calendar to count down to the holiday. So that I do one of those every morning, as well as the indie game moments. And speaking of indie game moments, I have the hiccups. Speaking of indie game moments, starting Sunday, the 19th up until the 24th, there will only be the Advent calendar that I would do. There won't be any of the actual indie game moments because on December 25th, I will be unveiling Indie Game Moment 1000. I've been doing Indie Game Moments for 2 to 3 years, and we are finally on the 1000th Indie Game Moment. So I decided I wouldn't post other ones until I posted that one on the 25th. So you can still catch the Advent calendar. I do upload the Advent calendar to YouTube as well as my website. These VODs will probably be up in the next, probably by tomorrow, if not right after stream. They'll be up tomorrow. So if you did miss any of the games, you are more than welcome to check out the VODs. I even also do a VOD of the whole stream in case you are one of those type of viewers who like to go ahead and have something on in the background. Speaking of next week, I will not be doing a stream next Saturday, as that is Christmas. So I will not be streaming next Saturday. However, I will be streaming the Friday, so Christmas Eve. And we're going to do a bunch of Christmas indie games. I have been finding a lot of Christmas indie games. And so that is what we're going to do on that day. And that's going to be the 24th, but I'll give you more details as they get close, because it may be one of those streams where I'm not using a microphone at the moment, and then once things die down at the house, then I will get on microphone. So, but yeah, that's going to take me out of my stream. I'm going to see if anybody is streaming, because normally I do not raid anyone. I'm gonna see if anybody that I know is kind of streaming. And if not, then I'm just gonna leave you all with some music, or either music or duckies. Probably duckies if they're active, because usually they're kind of active at night. But let me see what's going on. Because I don't know if you guys have seen the one page. It has ducks on it. And you actually can feed the ducks for 50 cents. So for 50 bits, or you can do Bitcoin, or you can donate, I think, and you can feed the ducks. So let me see.
Not bad. I'm Christopher, by the way.
And if not, then I have another something that I can host up. Because there's also a chicken one too, where you can also feed the chickens too. Oh, it looks like Snake Eyes is on. Oh, Indiana Crones and Snake Eyes are probably playing the game together. You know what? Let's go ahead and host up Indiana Crones if he's still going. Got hit with an ad, so I have to wait. We'll go ahead and raid Indiana Crones and go from there. So if you are interested in raiding, which we haven't done in a long time, if you're interested in raiding, there's the raid command. Or you can simply just just post once we get over there, you know, that this is a raid. Anything like that is fine as well. If you don't want to copy and paste the actual raid command, that's fine too. But drop it one more time. Oh nope, there it is. But yeah, let's go ahead and host up Indiana Crones. Again, you all have been amazing. This is Ready Set Indie Games. I am Ready Set. Please be safe and keep gaming.